Rocket 36. Here we are playing some War Room, and we are playing the Pacific Theater. It is the 19th of November, 2022, and New Hampshire is crisp and clear today. I think it's, no, I'm not sure what the temperature is. And let's see, it is 29 degrees outside. All right, so what I've been working on is I've been working on a shotgun approach. So Advantage, Japan has 9 orders. UK, America, and China have 18 altogether. So if we attack them where they are, it's convenient because they don't have to make an order for that, write an order. If we attack them where they're bunched up, or if we bunch up into a single battle, again, convenient for them because they can write 9 orders to a certain location, or if we're attacking, they can write 8 orders to support that location. So we're going to try a shotgun approach. So what do I mean? So here we have the oil situation. It's pretty important. The oil situation is 4 because Sumatra, has fallen to the British. We have 4, then we have 6 by the Americans, and even the British have 7. Of course, the Chinese. So that means that I can choose to go first or second, which first or last, which puts the Japanese in a difficult situation. And I'll just say that they have numerical advantage with battleships by 1, carriers by 1, and ships by a couple. My ships that I built were delayed by weather, and that is a tactical situation, by the way. Weather is not strategic, it's tactical because it's local. And of course, if you go back in history, you'll be looking at some situations where whole fleets went down. The Spanish Armada is the famous one to weather. So we are going to find out which one of our orders are canceled. So I'm going to do that. But we're going to take a look at the Japanese first. So the Japanese had to respond to this aggressive American action of taking the Marianas. Now the Japanese were successful at taking Eastern Australia. But in lieu of that, they did lose the Marianas. So their bombers can reach now into Japan. And they've got to fear that. And we've got a Navy that could go toe-to-toe, and there would be a resulting bloodbath. So Japan has responded by sending the 89th. I'm going to order these, and then I'm going to say there's a weather event. So the 89th is going to J5. So J5 over here, the 89th is going to go to J5. Did I immediately make a mistake? 89th comes into J5. Okay, so that can, even if I had, I'm sorry. I can't do this yet. I haven't established turn order. The 89th is going to go to J5 if they can. And then I've written 12 orders so that 3 of them could be canceled. Okay, so that wasn't as helpful. So let's see what the Americans do since they have turn order. And I'm going to assume here a turn 1 bid, and then I may do a second video where we do a turn, last turn bid. But the important thing is I've got into the Japanese mindset that I could go first because he's got to react to mine going first because I can pin stuff. Like, for instance, the juicy target is the 7th by itself over there. So I've got nothing in the way. Even if he had stuff in the way, I could go move past it. And so let's say. Now, in the number 1 position, we always want to put the order which is going to be least important because of the doubles factor. So I'm going to send the 4th over here to P18. I'm going to send the 73rd, which was supposed to go into here. And I am figuring I'm going to send them to P15 because we don't care about OSRs. We have tons of OSRs. We can build infantry all day long. What I'm concerned is Japan building ships. If I can stop the shipbuilding, I can win the war. The 11th is going to P16. Now, it couldn't reach to P15, but it can reach P16 and support the British action the invasion of Java, I think it is. Yeah, Java. Okay, and then the second is going to P14. So this is the big move. Now I left carriers, I left stuff behind. I left three cruisers, a aircraft carrier, and of course I left those 2 subs behind. We don't need those things to make it a bloody battle, and so we're not going to take them. And we're not exactly trying to eliminate the force as much as harass it and keep it occupied. 31 is going to P13, so 1 and 2. 1 is going to P3. Okay, that's the first over here. 13 is going to J1, so we are going to bomb. Don't take 2 bombers in there. See if they get by. The 14th is going to P17. So my effort here is that aircraft 1, 2. Aircraft are not great in the naval battle because you actually empower the Navy to be a double killer. And then the 79th is going to J21. 1. And I'm playing by the new rules, optional rules, that you can go right on the land if it's friendly or unoccupied. Okay, so let's see what weather event takes these some of these movements out. So I need the other dice. Do I see the other dice? There it is. Okay, so this is 12, and basically doubles is going to cancel number 1, and then every other is just a natural. Okay, that's order number 9 gets canceled. Order number 9, the 79th. I was afraid of that. The 79th was canceled due to weather. I'll just write W on that. I do not want that first canceled because that was canceled last time. Okay, number 2, that's 5. Order number 5 is canceled. 31st P13, that's canceled according to weather. That is not tragic. Okay, lastly, I'm sure hoping that number 2 is not canceled. That's number 9 again, so that's a repeat. We could have it, by the way, so that if you repeat a number, the weather event doesn't count. But I have to have only 6 orders here. That's number 3. That's the 11th P16. That is not great. And I believe that might be the second time that was canceled due to weather. So the British are going to have to go in. But they did bid. Oh, shoot, I forgot to bid. And I was going to bid pretty heavy too because I need to go first. So I was going to bid 5. And then I was going to bid because I wanted to get onto that Java. I was going to bid heavy here because I can grab Java. And that is going to be 5 as well. Okay, so then the British Commonwealth would go, and it's the 75th going to P13, and that's right here. So I divided these, taking, Payne State said something that really affected me, and that's that Japan is not risk sensitive. Britain and Russia and Germany are, but Japan could take stress all day long because they have a high stress level. So who cares? So conquering a territory like this is sort of beside the point. So I'm actually going to try to make them so they want to spread their forces everywhere. So let's go to P88 goes to P20. Now this one here is an innovation. So I'm going to go back to P20, and then I'm going to grab these 2 islands in order to grab metals. This is a risk factor, a stress factor that this Japanese guy could come. And I might even try to send the 80th out as well and start taking over unoccupied islands, especially with the new rule. Oh, I should have wrote the new rule, actually. The new rule is that, and I'm going to fix that right now because of just learning the rule, is that, oh, no, I'm right. It has to go to P20. So next time it'll go right on. Okay, so I was right the first time. All right, so this is 2, goes to P17. Okay, I'm going to put 2 into P17, then my fighters are going to be able to fly into either P16 or P15. My fighter. Check. And then 12 goes to P15. So that's 12 right here of Indochina is going to go into P15 to protect the American landing. And then the 28th is going to go into J11, and the new rules state that I could go right into Java. All right, and I have no air support. Oh well, okay, let's see how that goes. The 96th goes to C3. I am really in favor of actually right these days the small force that they actually initially place as not being a bad thing. And this tendency of ours from Axis and Allies to bunch up as being a bad thing. It's kind of funny. It's only creating more massacres kind of thing. So this 32nd is going to go into J6. And the 45th is going to go into J8. The 45th goes into J8. And the 80th goes to B21. Okay, and that's to try to free up. Okay, so which of these orders are going to be canceled? Let's see. That is 11. That is not an order. That is 6. Number 6 is the 96 going to C3. That's not terrible. Okay, gives me a strong Bremer force. Weather. 8. Oh boy. 45th going into J8. Okay. 45th going into J8. Where is J8? Oh, yeah, nuts. Okay, well that wasn't tragic either. All right. The fourth move. Oh boy, that's the one I did not want. Canceled. And maybe air should be the most affected by this, by the way. Dang it, that's bad. There's no air cover. Both my air covers failed. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I do have one carrier fighter that can launch against his 3 carrier fighters. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go with China. Well, actually, Japan would have bid 1 to go before China, I would think. So I'm going to put them as a 1 bid. Okay, the 89th is going to J5. 89th goes to J5. The 77th goes to J1. Now, I thought we needed to retreat this back because of the bombing operation and the Allied forces nearby. I thought, we better not leave Japan naked. The 7th is going to P1. Okay, so I did a double move. I tried to get this out of here, and I actually moved both. So I am completely blocked, and that one is canceled. I'm going to put 1 mark through it. The 81st goes to C4. C4. First goes to C4, yep, okay. And then the 44th goes to C2. 44th goes to C2. Oh, yep. No, whoa. The 44th goes to, why did I write that? Okay, I'm going to pull a mulligan. Just that's 1 mulligan for me. And J5. Particularly since I'm... Okay, so then the 62nd... Did I put the 81st? Yes. The 62nd goes to J3. J3 is... J3, okay, 62nd goes to J3. The The 14th goes to P1. Okay, the 14th, I thought I needed that just in case there was a big battle here. I'm making the Japanese the Axis so that they are in the old school of sending as much forces as possible. 65th goes to C5, and that's a push through and combat. The 12th goes to B23. Okay, I'm going to try to raid that. Oh, battle. The 14th goes to P1. I already did that. Did I write a double order for that? The 3rd goes to the 12th. The 3rd goes to P14. Okay, the 3rd goes to P14. Okay. Yep. And the 5th goes to P14. Okay, I did cover that. All right, so let's go with the 89th going to J5. We see that. I'm gonna leave this over here. J5, yes. 89th, yep. 77th goes to J1, yes. 97th goes to J5. Oh, right. So this here is going to leave behind 2 units. And the rest are going to form a gargantuan. So I am pushing that the Axis don't realize the gargantuan situation is over. So that is going to go there. Okay, glad I did that again. 7th was canceled. The 81st goes to C4. Oops. 81st to C4. That's the push mechanic. The 44th goes to J5. That's the corrected order. The 62nd goes to J3. And J3 is right here. Yep. And the 14th goes to P1. Yes. The 65th goes to C5. Yes. The 12th goes to P23. Yes. The 3rd goes to P14. Yes. And the 5th. Okay. So let's see which one of these are ordered. This could be huge. Oh my goodness. And all 12 count this time, obviously. That's 7, order number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 62nd does not go. So that is a minor cancellation. That could not have been better for them. That's an 11. Oh boy, that's the one. Okay, so we have, boy, he better not get 12 because that would be disastrous to get 12. That's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already been canceled. That could not be more convenient. That was quite a convenient weather orders cancellation. Okay. And finally, let's go. This is a little more difficult. One of these gets canceled. So 101 goes to C4. 101 goes to C4. It is not pinned, actually. Well, it's pinned by 1, and then 1 goes forward. I've got a new command stack for that. The 107th goes to C1. 107th to C1, yes, okay. The 104th goes to J5. Okay, I'm going to cancel that order. The 106th goes to J5. I'm going to cancel that order. And the 102nd goes to C1. Okay, that could go, yep. I'm going to cancel that order as well. And the 106 goes to J5. So yes, I'm going to cancel that. Unless these were canceled. And number 4 was canceled, which I already self-canceled. All right, that is the situation. Let's get some hotspot markers. Okay, hotspots everywhere. Okay, there is right now a hotspot here, hotspot here, hotspot here, Spot renewed here. Hotspot here. We have carrier fighters launch in a minute, but I'm going to finish these hotspots. Just going to, not allowed to do that. Hotspot here. Hotspot convoy here. Oh, hotspot there, big one. This is the one I'm interested in right here. Okay, so this has 3 of these. Let me get those. This fighters in the okay, so these I need to launch fighters. I think it's in turn order, so I am going to, I'd love to send it against this, but I'm going to send it here to protect the 73rd. It's all I've got. The Japanese are well covered. I'm going to send all 3 here. I think that's what we do. That's a hot spot. Carrier fighters out here. I'm going to send carrier fighters here. Oh. Got a carrier fighter for the Americans, don't I? And so that American carrier is going to go here as well. Okay, so I've got an American carrier in P-14. Carrier fighter is going here, so it's going to be 2 versus 3. And then 1 carrier fighter over there is going to launch and go into, and that creates a hot spot there between the existing Navy. Okay. Okay, so that would be the combat moves and hot spots. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hot spots. All right, that is Crockett 36 with our solo rules and weather. All right, just to let you know, I changed an order. I'm play testing, and so I can do that. I changed the second to here because what we're trying to do is not actually engage. We're trying to occupy the Japanese. And so the threat was to go into here. He had to respond to the threat because I went first. And then I held in reserve this force as well as this force, thinking that the blues and yellows were going to be dead anyways. And so, yeah. All right, and that's still, oh, that does not allow me now to send my fighter into here. So I will send my fighter into here.